Hello, fellow brand ambassadors and newbies in the house. Thank you once again for joining. I hope before clicking to be here, you must have seen the topic for today. It's all done for you. And of course, nothing has changed since 2018. Whatever Mr. Mufare ever promised us, the promise remains unchanged. And if at all anything has changed, then it would have only changed for the better and better and better. So guys, if you are here, you are a founding member, you're a brand ambassador, keep it on. If you are new, stay tuned and listen. This is an amazing opportunity. So guys, once again, welcome. Hello, Gideon. You need to unmute yourself, bro.
Hello, Sister Comfort. Hello, Sister Anita and Brother Collins. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you too for joining all the way from home. Hello, Anita.
Hello, good evening, everyone. So it's a good topic tonight. So looking forward to that one. Thank you for inviting me and having me here.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Brother Collins. Hi.
Hello, everyone. We are here again today with an amazing topic, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. We appreciate those who are always there for us. We appreciate all the people who have been sharing. Go ahead and share, please. This is what some people want to know right now. So before we go ahead, we want to tell you again, this is a quick reminder, guys. Time is running very fast. 22nd of April 2023, Manchester, UK and Ireland, they have a massive event. You cannot afford not to be part of it. Get a ticket. If you are struggling, contact any of us you see on the screen. Contact any of them you see on the chat section. They'll channel them to you, to us. Get help. Get a ticket. Get a ticket for a friend and a loved one. We still have a few tickets left. And if you are intending, you're planning to eat with us, guys, then the last day, the cutoff day for you to pay for a meal is tomorrow, Friday, the 7th of April, 2023. So pay if you are intending to have a meal. Pay this evening or first thing I'm not sure, up to early tomorrow morning. Pay tonight and pay 33 pounds. That will be for your entry ticket, which is 15, and then for a meal, right? So if you want just a single ticket, still go ahead and get one. Get one for a friend, kidnap a neighbor, and bring with you. They will appreciate you for doing that. I borrowed that from Anita. So guys, thank you. And why not go ahead, subscribe, share. Thanks for those who have subscribed. Too much talking today, Comfort. Stop and hand over to the team. Brother Collins. So what is it about? All done for you. Nothing has changed. Where do we go from here?
Yes, the Comfort, it's a very nice topic. Nothing have changed because it's still all done for you. Sometimes people really misunderstand what it means by all done for you, and we don't expect our CEO, Mr. Ash Mofara, to calm down and explain everything. He has a lot to do. There's a lot of work. There's a bigger fish to catch. But when they talk about all done for you, means you are not coding, you are not writing the code, you are not there to do the human resource stuff, you are not doing the recruitment, you're not doing the financial part, everything about ONPASSIVE as a business, you are not part of it. So the heavy lifting has been done on our behalf. So that is what it means by all done for you. The system is automated. It's only plug and play. But again, there is still little things you can do. Just take yourself as if you're doing a job, the employer for a job. Yes, you do work, but when they pay you, you still need to go and cash your money. You still need to go to the bank to withdraw your money. You cannot sit in your house and the money will meet you at your doorstep. For that you are working. But ONPASSIVE have taken that particular bit, that middle part where you have to go and break all your body, do everything 9 to 5 or 16 hours, 18 hours. He said the only part you need to do is do this little bit and then take your money. And the reason why you are doing that is based on compliance, because ONPASSIVE cannot do that complicated side. Remember, not everybody who come into ONPASSIVE will come for money making. Let me say they're coming to be a reseller. There are some who come as customers because they are big indoor companies. We don't even know them because we are 1.5, because they've seen the solution is really nice and they think and they believe that the solution can help them in their businesses. So they come to pay in and then get that product to better their own business. There are people who come in because they know, like people like you and I, we come in because we know we can earn commission out of it. Does it mean that is all? We cannot do something? No, we still have to do something. Not like building the software, but we have to follow the regulation, the little bit that you can do. There are times I met a friend, he said, even if they ask you that, don't do anything, just go to bed and sleep 8 hours and they'll pay you. He said it's a job. Because now we can sleep at our own leisure. But if it means that they will pay you to sleep for 8 hours, I'm telling you, every 2 hours you wake up, go and wee. Because you said, no, I cannot sleep for 8 hours. That is the truth about life. So anything they give you, if they said eat for 8 hours, you see, tell me, you know what? I cannot be eating for 8 hours because it's too much for me. So let's remember that in anything they do, they say there are at least there is a little chunk that you have to do to be successful. So Mr. Comfort, I'll leave it there for now. All
Yeah.
done for you means you cannot do you don't have to build. That is it.
All right. Okay. I think Gideon, when I listened to Collins, it's all about the technology. Mr. Mufare and his team, they will build a product for us. They will do all of this coding and stuff. Thank God I'm not going to code, but I'm part of it and so on. But Gideon, I know that it was also promised that we will be given, or they will get customers for us and do sale on our behalf. Is that still the case?
Yes, thank you very much, Sister Comfort. Actually, that still remains the same. Nothing has changed about that. When we say that this business opportunity in ONPASSIVE is all done for you, the best way I would think of it or understand it is you have been in any other business or work. What was the business that you did? What did you do? You were selling something, maybe. You were chasing customers. Like typically in the markets somewhere around me here, people will have to drag you physically. They will have to drag you into their shop so they sell something to you. It's a physical work. People do that. Okay, maybe it is a network marketing company. Maybe it is all this direct sales or banking marketing, any kind of marketing. You have to struggle to bring someone. You have to struggle to sell whatever you are selling to someone, and that's what makes you to earn a living or makes someone to be paid a salary or anything of that nature. It has always been that case with any business up until now that we are in ONPASSIVE. And then the CEO looks at why people are not making it, whether it's in online business, whether it's in physical business, and sees that the reason why people are not making it, definitely sales is something that is difficult for many people, especially myself. So not many people are willing or knows the nitty-gritty of how to break a sale. So that part, that is the difficult part of it, has been removed by ONPASSIVE. That's why we say that it is all done for you. So what happens? Sales will still be made. Commissions will come in. But what will be your role? Just as Brocolis has mentioned, you have to set some few things up. If you want to become a reseller, you have to sign up and you have to agree that you want to become a reseller, like the terms of agreement. You have to sign something. And by the time you have done that, the company can take it up from there for you by bringing in customers, bringing in the sales, and enabling you to take your commission. At that moment, you are free. You don't have to do anything unless you choose to. So the all done for you is that you can actually own a business that is working, that is bringing in commission, that is making you a living, and you can sleep. You don't have to be on that business 24 hours trying to run it. You can sleep, you can rest, you can take your time, live a normal life with your family and friends, and go to wherever you want to go. And yet, everything is coming. These things are still there. It hasn't changed. And we
Oh,
even look forward to see more because ONPASSIVE is always giving us the surprises of our life.
exactly. All right. Thank you. Of course, guys, you've really done it so well. Let's hear what the lady in the house has to say.
Okay, hi. So let's take it back right to the very beginning, because I was here back in August 2018, as I've said many times before, and I came from just the two videos that Ash had shared around. So I think I got in when there was about 2,000 founders. Now, what I heard, and let me just put this into literally a couple of sentences for everyone, was that you would end up with a website with guaranteed targeted traffic to that website. Okay, all of your marketing, all of your selling is all going to be done for you by the company. Okay, and even all of your support is going to be there, and the aftercare. So really, when you hear that, you think, oh my goodness, never been done before. Never has a business offered such a thing before. Okay, so if you've been somebody in business before online and you've you've lost money to various scams, or you've tried various legitimate businesses, but this type of businesses where a huge percentage will fail because it's very difficult. Not everybody can sell, or bring others into the business or whatever. So that's what Ash wanted to do, was eliminate all of that, those problems that people encounter. And he wanted to bring along something where everybody can succeed. Okay, so that is what he was offering right from the beginning. That's what he wanted to build. Never in my dreams did I imagine it was going to become what it is today. Like we were just thinking, some products there and your website and some traffic to it, boom, and as time went on, you started to realise just how big things become. So you always knew that you could be active if you wanted to be, or you could be passive and allow the company to do everything. But as time's gone on, so many more people have become so much more excited by the idea of sharing their links with people, because it's going to be so easy to do. Now, you've got to remember that what's happening right now around us all, everything is being done for us already, even before we've got those links. Everything's being done. All of the branding is being done. Every time you watch a light show, it's not for entertainment. It's not for you to switch on and go, oh, that's pretty, isn't it? It's because we are branding the company. Ash is branding the company ready for our success. So every time something else happens, it's another light show, or launching free products during the World Cup on beIN Sports. The whole thing is to brand a company ready for us all to succeed. So that's really where I keep going back to that. Nothing's changed right from that day on. Nothing has changed. It's always been the same. But it's as time goes by, a lot more people realise that it's going to be so exciting to share this with other people. The products are amazing. You get excited about sharing them. And the more that you put in, the faster you can have your business built, and the faster and bigger income you can make. But that doesn't take away the fact you can be passive. But I would just add one more thing onto that. Passive does not mean not getting to understand your back office, your OES, the ecosystem, the products that you've got. You're going to have to basically pay for those products, and you're going to have to obviously do your KYC and set up your wallet. Now, nobody could start any type of business out there whatsoever with only that minimal amount of work to do. It's very minimal. Show me another company that will give you all what you're going to get with ONPASSIVE for that very minimal amount of work that you really need to do in order to earn your income. So it's absolutely fantastic. There's no other business on the planet like it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for this first round. I think it was a powerful one, guys. If you are just joining us now, we are discussing the fact that it remains, as promised by Mr. Mufara, since 2018. It's all done for you. Nothing has changed. And the great panel, they were explaining to us what exactly it means when we say it's all done for you. And if you missed out, you may want to go back later on and watch. But however, stay tuned, continue from where you are. Brother Collins, while Gideon is coming back, I was going to give this to him, but because he is having the issues, from your explanation, from what the three of you have put up here, I understand that there are things that can only be done by the company, and they are happy to do it. They are doing it, and we are seeing it. However, there are other things that have to be done by us. What are some of these things? What is it that we have to do as founders to make it complete?
Yes, that's really a good question. You know, the company have already done everything for us, all done for us. They've done the heavy lifting. Mr. Ashmofara and the team, they've climbed up the tree, they've shaken the tree, and the apple is falling. Now it's up to us now to take our basket. Whatever size of the basket you have, that's what you will collect. And what I mean by this is about the knowledge you have. And ONPASSIVE is about knowledge. It's about understanding what you need to do. We're talking about understanding the OES, the ONPASSIVE ecosystem. You don't really need to know the products. Honestly, don't go anywhere and somebody say you need to know no, that's really crazy. You don't have to know the products. You don't need to be a marketer. Honestly, ONPASSIVE wasn't designed for those who are knowledgeable. It was designed for everybody. For those who are really beginners, those who don't know anything. That's why they call it an automated system, a system that you can just click and someone, even my grandma, if she was alive today, I think she will make money from ONPASSIVE. Honestly, that's 100% guarantee that she can be successful in ONPASSIVE. She is not educated, nothing. Grandmothers, though, they don't know how to read and write. But I tell you, I can tell my grandma, push that button. If you push that button, the apple will fall. She will push it. That's what ONPASSIVE is all about. When we talk about knowing the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, we're talking about you have to familiarize yourself with marketplace. You have to know what marketplace is all about. That is where all our payable products will be found, and products that are coming soon. I always say products that are in line, with ONPASSIVE, or in line ONPASSIVE is still developing, or they are all coming soon in life. Those products, they will be in your marketplace. Now, what is about our wallet? You need to know your wallet. Your wallet is where your money, or the apples, the credits are. So you can see how many credits you've made based on your subscription. The next thing is you need to know my users. Who are my users? Those people who are there purchasing the products, those who are coming in, your contact list, your favorite, all of those things you need to know, because they all, comprises your ecosystem. That is the place that you're supposed to be. So if you ask me, Collins, what should I be doing? The first thing, if I get up in the morning, I always go by Mr. Ashmofara. I will understand my ecosystem. I will get up in the morning, because I will take ONPASSIVE of my full-time job, log into my computer, because it's a digital product. You need internet for you to be able to access the ecosystem. It is like any other digital product. If you want to use, for instance, Google, you cannot use Google without having an internet. So those who complain about internet, ask yourself, can you access Google, make a search on Google without having an internet? No. Those who always complain about internet, can you go to Facebook without internet? No. Can you go to TikTok? Can you go to YouTube? It's the same. They are all, that's how internet, the products, online products are going. Even if you want to do your shop online, Amazon, you cannot go to Amazon website without having an internet. Now, ONPASSIVE is not different from that. It's just that we've taken it to another level. You cannot access any digital product. So to be able to do that, one, you need to have good connectivity. You need to be able to familiarize yourself with the ecosystem, what you should be doing within the ecosystem. And this is my job I will do as Collins. I will get up in the morning, log on to my computer or my mobile phone, but I prefer laptop, because you can easily do, you cannot run a multi-billion-dollar company on a mobile phone. I always say that every time. But wait, when the Apple comes, you'll be able to run that on your disk. Just manage what you have now. But remember, when you activate, please upgrade. Don't stay where you are and enjoy, drink, and fest and do your festive period, enjoy, and said, I will stay there. Honestly, you are killing your own business. Now, as a business owner, I own a business on passive. Log in the morning. What do? I go to my own mail, read if there's any corporate mail and everything. Okay, Sister Comfort wrote to me, or Anita wrote to me, Gideon. I will just read everything, respond to their email. That's how you do as a business person, correspondent, all of that. I go to my subscription. Is there any new product I can subscribe? Yes, I do it. When I go to my marketplace, I subscribe. I go to my subscription. Is it there? Yes. I go to my order list. Is it there? Yes. Everything's running well? Yes. I go to my wallet. Check everything. If my wallet is okay, everything is fine. Yes. Look at the number of customers coming. Is there any product I can subscribe? Yes. I go, go to my credit. Try to add my credit and all of those things. If my wallet is not enough, I activate my credit by taking money. We'll know all of these things. But I'm just saying this here, you need to know all of this coming down. That is how you operate a business as a business person. Knowing the product is not mandatory. But if you want to know it for yourself, good. We are happy to give you the training on the products. But do you want to know it? Just take yourself as a business person, like you are running Walmart or any supermarket. Is it every food in that shop you when you have it, you're eating it? No, you don't eat all, you don't consume them. But why you are selling them? Because you know those who know it will come for it.
Right.
That is the business mindset. Now, as a founder, we must have the business mindset. Own everything. Don't limit yourself. Max it to the highest. Buy extra traffic. Run your business. Don't go and bug people. If you want to share your link, fine. If you're not good, look at podcasts, look at blog, write it, max it out. Just hammer anything you are good at. If you are not good at sharing your link, go to podcast. We have good writers here. Write something. You will still make commission. Everything on passive is gold mine. It is a rough gold. Everything on passive, you touch it, it will generate money for you. Traffic, it will bring money back. That's what I want to say, Sister Comfort.
All right, thank you. So while I let Gideon speak, Collins and Sister Anita, look at Mina's question so that you see whether you would like to be of help when Gideon finishes talking. So Gideon Collins, from his angle, he's encouraging people that even though they are doing everything for us, you need to get educated, at least understand the basics of the business, how everything functions and stuff, and get to know your back office and all those. I just want you to come from the angle of doing paperwork. We will need to do some security checks, sign up, connect account to account and stuff. Who does that? We understand all is done for us, but is that included in the package? All right, he's moving.
All
It
right,
means
yes. Okay, so can you hear me? Okay, so there are a few things that everyone should do, not just if you want, because this is a business at this moment. We know the things that will be if you want, but there are things that we're going to consider very important that you do so. Brother Collins has mentioned many of them. And one of the things that is very important is for our friends that will be coming in later, you will have to know how to create an account, or you should have someone that can guide you to create your account. You should be able to know how to log into the account and check whatever is there. You should also be able to know how to manage your details, like your passwords, your email. Like we've said in the past that your email that you used to come into ONPASSIVE, those days we used to use other platforms to come in, but now we have our own email. Even our own email is very, very secured, but it's also good that you don't throw your details out there. So you need to protect your details. So as you do that, you have your email address, you have your password, you have, that is in this case, your own mail address, your username and your password. Keep it safe. And I know I have some people who sometimes do get confused about which of the details they are supposed to use. By the time you are in the OES, you only use the details of your OES, which is the one you use to create an account in OES. So in this case, it's just your own mail username that you're going to create. As we get there, we're going to know more about it. So these details are very important. You keep them, and it's also important that, yes, it's important, though you have option here to share the opportunity in ONPASSIVE as a business. Why I say so is that up until today, all the things you have done on the internet, yes, myself as an example, all the things I have done on the internet has been shared with me. I am on a live now. You are watching it on YouTube. Someone could have shared YouTube with you. You didn't just grow up and know about YouTube. Somehow, someone told you about it. This is how people will be told about ONPASSIVE. Now, the question here is, who will be telling your neighbor, your friend, your brother, your sister about ONPASSIVE, if not you? So make sure you are the first person to tell the people around you about ONPASSIVE. It is important. But if you don't want to do that, as we have said, ONPASSIVE will tell them. But the ONPASSIVE will not single your brother, your sister out and tell them first. They will tell them whenever they go online and they find the marketing of ONPASSIVE. But if you tell them, say, check, go to this place, open it, and see what is there, it makes it faster for you. And that can help to grow your business. It can also help to grow ONPASSIVE general business within a short period of time. And the growth of ONPASSIVE is our growth, is your own growth, because the business of ONPASSIVE is your business. So these things are very important that we do them. And we also need to use many of the avenues that we have. We have social media that we're using today, any of the platforms that we're using. You can share the opportunity there. You can also use our own in-house platform, which is Onet, to share the opportunity. Use OTrim, which is our product, also to trim your link if you want to share it. Make it something you can remember. You can just wake up and, or on a phone call, you tell someone, please open this website, otrim.co, this. And it's that simple. So we can try to do all these things to be able to make our business big, make it what we expect it to be. All these things we are doing is just like what we should do or we do on a normal day. It's not like a big work. It's what you do on a normal day and you don't get anything out of it. You go to social media, you do all these things, you go to read your mail and you go to several websites checking or whatnot for no particular benefit. But this time around, you will do the same thing intentionally for a great reward, of which we cannot even imagine. So by the time the apples start falling on us, you'll be able to understand what we're talking about here.
Wow.
So well, all these things are very important that we do them. So let me stop here for now.
All right, thank you. You all are just on fire. Thank you so much. So, I know John Perella has already made a powerful contribution as to Mino's question. Thank you, Mino, for joining. So, I don't know, Anita, it's all left to you whether you want to add something to that by answering Mino's question, adding what to the two gentlemen have said, because I still want us to look. We have already had at least enough information on what we should, at least that we have to, we have to do as from our own part as owners of this business. So on the other hand, I want to, for us, because we know that all is done for us. However, we are still left with choices. How fast do you want to grow? How much more do you want to get apart from what the CEO and his team are bringing to you? And so there are things that you have to do. However, there's some that you could do if you would like to. So, Anita, I've spoken a lot. I hope I'm not brought everything into confusion. Go from whatever angle you want to go. I know we'll start there.
Okay, so first of all, Manu's question. Okay, so asking really, besides sharing my link, once I purchase a subscription for the Connect, the traffic will be guided to my link. Is that correct? Let's just think about this a moment, because logically, I don't want to say logically actually, but a while ago it was talked about as having traffic to a website. Now, some people get confused between the links and a website. Okay, now back a long time ago, we were thought to be having a whole website that we can brand with our own name and all of that sort of thing, and that might still be the case. But in the meantime, our links really are websites. You know, they are linked to our website. And, you know, that's where people might get confused, even though it's going to like an affiliate link, except it can be a nice link. It doesn't have to be all this, like we were talking about the other day, slash this, slash that, slash the other, ID number, really long link. You know, if it is, then we have a trim to be able to shorten that to a branded link. So that then becomes really like your website. Okay, so there's the website, there's the products, there's everything there. You've got it all there. However, until there's a traffic package to purchase, there won't be traffic guided to those sites other than on what the company marketing campaigns, the campaigns that they're doing now. All of those people coming into the OES right now, they're going to be shared out amongst us all. Okay, so they'll all be evenly shared out to the founders, but directed to your own specific link, not until there's a traffic package, as far as I have always understood it to be. So in the meantime, until there is traffic to attach to either your link or website, whichever it's going to be, then you can actually choose to share that link yourself. So the more that you share that, yes, you can sit back and see what the company's going to bring in and what you might wake up tomorrow and look in at your OES and think, oh, you know, I've got a user joined that's come from the marketing campaigns. On the other hand, if you've shared out your link to other people, you're going to build your users a lot faster. Then, of course, when traffic comes along, you can decide, this is how it's always been, you can decide where that traffic's going to go. Because if you're somebody who's got another business, you might want to send some traffic to your ONPASSIVE business and some traffic to another existing business that you have. And then, of course, there's going to be option to buy more traffic. I think Collins mentioned that earlier. So you can then start having as much traffic as you need to each business. Now, if you don't have any other businesses, you're going to direct it all to your ONPASSIVE business. So it's up to you how much traffic. There'd be probably a minimum, minimum traffic package. And then, of course, there'll be additional ones for you to buy. So I hope that's answered Minu's question, in the sense that eventually, yes, there's going to be targeted, guaranteed traffic. That's always been the case, that you can go out and share that link anywhere you want to. Now, then, to carry on for what you've just asked me there, Comfort, about what we need to do. You don't have to do that. You don't have to share your link at all. You don't have to start bombarding everybody on your Facebook with your link. Nobody's saying do that thing that everybody hates, and that's just happen to send it to every friend every week. You're sending something, no one's saying do that. It's going to be a very, very brilliant way. There's going to be so much stuff given to us from the company that it makes it, not like you're spamming people or anything like that at all. So you'll be able to share your link in various ways. And that is your choice whether you do or not. But you know what? My opinion is this. If you're excited about something, why wouldn't you share it? It's like if you go to the cinema and you see a good film, you tell people, don't you? You say, that's a great film, you should see it. You go out for a meal and you say, God, that food's really lovely. You tell people. It's absolutely no different. All you're doing is sharing that information with people. You're not having to try selling anything. Just invite them to come on over, take a look in our ecosystem, say, hey, there's free products that are brilliant. You can do this, you can do that, you can do that. Here, do you know what? Just have a look. That's it. That's about as much as you need to do, really. So it's very exciting. And for me personally, I've always wanted to be active in the business. And so I'm looking at lots of different ways that I'm going to be able to do that with, whether it's local business groups, whether it's online groups, whether, there's lots of ideas out there. And I'm certain that all of us are going to, once we've got those links and everything else, We're going to be putting videos together to help others follow suit in what things we're doing. So that help will be out there for everyone. They don't need to think, oh, I don't have any idea of what to do here. Don't worry, because if you want to be active, there's enough people that's going to be able to share what they're doing with you all. I certainly will be sharing it with other people.
Right. Yeah, I know. I like the idea of sharing because even Sister Gladys too, she's saying the same here. So Collins, it's already done. It's done for us and all of those. However, we know that it's not a get rich quick scheme. We are not just when O Connect comes out, let's say next week or next Monday, Tuesday, we shall not be millionaires. However, if you choose, maybe you want to get there really quicker, what importance is it, or how helpful is it for you to share the opportunity? I know that you don't have to if you don't want to or you don't have the time, but if you decide to go ahead and share the opportunity, even though the CEO and his team are doing it for you, how much does it how much help does that get for you?
Yeah, thank you, Sir Comfort. Yeah, it's a good question. There are many ways because people always dwell on sharing the link. But I always said link is not the other way. There are many ways that lead to Rome. You can either share a link, you can either use podcasts, you can do blogs, you can buy extra traffic. Extra traffic is what I will do. I will recommend every founder to go for extra traffic. We have been talking about links and people get it wrong because they believe if they don't share link, they will not. Link is for marketers because the marketers always talk about link. But I always said, atomic down. Forget about links. Forget about link. I always throw that down, even in webinar when they talk about link, because there are marketers that says, no, stop. Don't talk about links too much. Talk about everything. See it as a business that people can do anything to succeed. So that's why I go everywhere. I can talk about links, like what our sisters are saying is minor. Talk about besides sharing my link, once I purchase the subscription for O Connect, the traffic will be guided. Will the traffic be guided to my links? I said, let us stop link. The traffic will be guided to the product that you've purchased. It's not your link, it's the product. When you purchase O Connect, the traffic that are coming, for instance, let's take a look, come back step a little bit. When you subscribe on Zoom, what is happening? You've purchased Zoom. Who is getting the money is the Zoom owner because you purchased a product. That's a product. It is nothing to do about link. You are purchasing a product, so the company is making money. Link doesn't give money. It is the product that gives money, the value of the product. Nothing to do with link. So that's why I want to explain, clarify this. When you get old tracker, customers will come because they need old tracker. They'll come and purchase that product. It is not the link. It is you only share the link, guide them to old tracker because every product will come with a link. So once you share the link, you are guiding them that there is a product there that you can get. And I don't want to say, I said, I will show you a site where you can go and download it and get it because you need it. I don't like to use referral link because people think differently. When you say referral, they start to think about, oh, you're referring me because you want to make some extra money from me. No, I said, go and download it and then do it yourself. And when you like it, buy it and you'll be happy with it. But is link the only way? What Mr. Convo is saying, if you want to get there quick, do what we are saying. Either you share your link, you go, because normally you have your family, your friends. It's not only about people it's about people within your family who never see ONPASSIVE. Now they want to come in. And they come to you and said, all right, how do I get in? You say, you know what? Okay, I will guide you. Take this link, go. This is the free products. If you like it, go in and then subscribe. Just become a reseller, because only sharing the link, become a customer is not enough. You have to tick that box to become a reseller for you to be successful. Now, if you cannot do that because you don't have any family members, maybe you don't have anyone on earth to share that link, go and buy extra traffic, because with the extra traffic, they are all organic traffic. Ms. Alvara will guide. Ms. Alvara will still do the same thing like those who are sharing the link. And they will bring proper traffic to you, more and more than even those who are even sharing the link. You understand? So you will get more of those people. Depend on how much commission you are getting, you can pay for that traffic, because that is what I will do. I will hammer that side by getting more traffic. And if I want to, like I will say, Mr. Comfort, teach me how to write blog. Teach me how to do this, because they are good bloggers, those writers. I'll come to them and say, I want to do something. Tell me, because I know writing a blog, I'll still make more extra, and I'll get there quick, like someone who is sharing the link. So there are a lot of things to do within ONPASSIVE: blogs, podcasts, sharing your link, or buy extra traffic. First, start to buy extra traffic. But before you buy extra traffic, my advice is, when you activate, because maybe they can come in different packages. I always say this thing a lot. If you go in, you buy 1 bag of salt, and the next shop go for 20 bag of salt. If somebody is looking for 2 bag of salt, where would they go? They will go for those who have 20 bag of salt, because they know they can get what they want. And if they have so different varieties of salt, they will buy it in one shop and go. Same with ONPASSIVE. If you go and you said, oh, connect, this is what they have, and you activate for that level, 100 participants per whatever it is, the package. All right, you say $50, you get it. Try to grow your business to 1,000 participants. The same like the way Zoom is. Grow your business on that product. Just grow. He said, I want to have 15,000 participants for whatever. It is based on your commission, because you are making the commission anyway. Get it and then push extra traffic. So you are in a competitive advantage like any other person. Remember, you cannot sell what you don't have. You can never ever sell what you don't have. And those who will look at this and grab, Mr. Ash said, get all the products, buy all the products. It is from your profit one time, and then you go in and start to do what you want to do. Max it out to the brim, buy extra traffic, and if you want to share your link, you are greedy like me, share your link. If you are greedy like me, go to podcast and do it. If you are greedy like me, go to blog and do it. Be greedy. In life, you have to be greedy a little bit in a good way. Do all these things, and if somebody like those who just wait for for a company to do it for them, it can take you 6 months to get to where you want to be. If you do all these things, you have to be very, very greedy and aggressive to grab it as much as possible. Do everything where they said do it, and it's so simple to do. It's not difficult. You share one person, that person can, like Anita said, if you have a good news and you share it, guess what will happen? That one person can bring 1,000 people, because if it is good, that person will not keep it. Before you know, your bottom line is rising very fast. It doesn't mean you have to share it to number. Just share it to the few people you know, your family member. They'll be the one to share it to their friends, and their friends will share it to their own friends. What happened? The team, the company volume or the corporate volume will be growing, and what will happen? Your bottom line will be expanding just for one person. So do whatever it takes for you to grow, because Mr. Ashmore have given us a level playing field, but how you want to use it is up to you. We cannot really say it as much as possible. Mr. Comfort, that's all I can contribute.
Yeah, you were talking, and I was just giggling because Gideon said something earlier on, which I felt like he read my mind, right? I think I made a video on that in Pidgin. You are not being greedy when you want to share the opportunity, because Gideon asked earlier on, who will be telling your family, your neighbors about ONPASSIVE? It should be you, right? Last time, and I still say it, I can be really either cheeky or naughty. I don't know which of them is, but I'm one of those. That if I know Gideon's wife is here, she doesn't know about ONPASSIVE, and Gideon is not telling her, I will come and tell her, and then share the opportunity with her, and then get her, building with me. I think it's just but obvious and natural that we should, as family, we should build our wealth together. That is just the whole thing behind it. Because if you don't tell your brother about it, and I don't tell, Mr. CEO and his team, they will tell them. So why not go for it? That is what I don't think Marty will be happy to hear me call him Mr. Marty. It sounds a bit strange. That's what Marty calls fruits that are nearer to the ground.
All right.
All of us, I don't know if Gideon Collins, we have been down the village. Those mangoes, the mango season, those ones that are ripe and heavy, and just even my 4-year-old can just stretch their hand and plug. That is what Marty is talking about. And those mangoes are your brother, your sister, your closest neighbor, and so on. Share the opportunity with them. It's not greed, it's just natural that you are doing the right thing. Even
Yeah,
leave it out. To be honest, I'll come for them.
yeah,
Because
that,
even here you don't do, Mr. Mufaro will come for them either. So,
yeah,
you know, because we've got it. Ash himself is the expert in it, and then we've got a powerful all media team. Go ahead, bro. I know you want to say
yeah.
something.
It's like, oh, you said something which really make, because the greediness, I just said, use the system the way you want to use it. Be aggressive in the system, because if you are not aggressive, people will use it as, like you said,
Yep.
digital solution, when it's too good, if you don't say it, honestly, it will go viral. Whether we like it or not, it will go viral. And your next door neighbor will tell you about ONPASSIVE, say, oh my God, I should have told this person. I
Yep.
said, how did you
Oh,
hear it? I saw it on TV on this, and I went and registered. You
yes.
understand? You'll be guilty not to tell that person. Lot of people have done it. You'll be guilty because the person will be telling you about ONPASSIVE, because you maybe you were selfish to tell. He said, I will punish him, I will allow him to be poor. I don't care. And the person will be the
Yes.
one to tell you about ONPASSIVE next time and said, I'm
Exactly.
in, I'm a
Yeah.
reseller, and I'm
Something
doing
will
so
happen
well.
to
I'm
you.
bringing millions of people.
A French musician back, I think in Cote d'Ivoire, would say, "Tu vas te retrouver au village de si je savais." You will find yourself in the country of had I known. So if you don't do it now, in future you say, "Oh my God, had I known." Gideon, I was very excited. I was just praying that you don't go away because you are the only one to address this. Last Sunday, my one of our brothers in the team, he was like, "Oh my God, I hear Collins and the leaders. Some people are saying that people can buy extra traffic. Back home, people need to climb on the tree just to get network and stuff like that. Some tell that Gideon climbs on the tree before he gets network because he's coming in and out. So, Gideon, what do you think? I know that you've got good network, though. This is fun altogether. I know you got good network, but you know what bad network it looks like, right? What do you think is the idea of people giving people opportunity to buy extra traffic? Is it a plus or a minus for people back home? I'm specifying on home here, being China, sorry, being India, being Papua New Guinea, being home as in Africa. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that a plus or a minus?
It is actually a great thing. I will explain that a bit. One important thing everybody should think of doing in non-passive, when you come in non-passive and it's your business, is to scale it. It's very interesting also to know that non-passive is the most scalable business on the planet right now. So what do I mean by scale it? You come in, maybe you came in, we are going to come in, most of us, all of us are going to come in paying subscription for OConnect. It could be a very small fee. However it is, that is where we start. So when you pay that small fee or whatever it is and you get into your business and there's only one product that you have, what next? Another product comes. Pick it up. Then you have then you have um, traffic. When traffic is available, get traffic. Now let me explain a little bit why traffic is very, very important and is a great thing to do. Now, if I am here right now in Lagos, Nigeria, there are billions of internet users in, I wouldn't want to mention any country, let me just stick to Asia, Europe, America, and the rest of the world, and some other part of Africa. I don't know anybody right now, I don't know anybody in Rwanda, for instance. I don't know anybody in perhaps Portugal. But if I buy extra traffic, the company will route this my link to these people that I never knew. Even when I'm sleeping, they are getting to become part of ONPASSIVE, and by so doing, I am also building ONPASSIVE company, building my own business in ONPASSIVE. And on a general note, the growth that comes from that affects the company's bottom line and affects my own bottom line, thereby increasing the overall corporate volume. Okay, if I say, no, I am a very good marketer, I can do it myself, I will get to anybody I want to get to. Now, how do I get to this individual? Even if I am that fast and good, I can only talk to people around me or share on social media to some people or to some places where I can reach. But I don't think there's anybody who is in ONPASSIVE as a reseller or a brand ambassador that will market better than ONPASSIVE as a company. So it is a good thing that while you do all that you know that you can do, or while you scale in your own capacity, also try to have extra traffic to back up what you are doing. Now, once again, this extra traffic I'm talking about is it is good that you have already built your system, or you are building the system with the apples that are coming out from it. This business has been with us for a couple of years. Maybe some of us are just within months in it, but don't look at it as any of those business that you have to come in today and make the money tomorrow and leave. If you come in today, just give yourself, like Mr. Brother Collins mentioned, 6 months. You can give yourself perhaps 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, depending on your capacity. Just tell yourself, I am building my future. I am building my future. I want to make sure that where I am today will not be where I will be next year, in 5 years' time. And whatever comes in, of course, you will feed. You will still look better. You have to upgrade your devices and your internet for most of us who are in this part of the world. You can do all that, but you can set out a small percentage from your apples, that your revenue, to run your personal activities, and put back in the greater amount of whatever comes in to scale your business to the next level. It is very important, because there will be a time, like Brother Collins mentioned, you may have a target. I want to have a certain number of users. I want to have a certain number of users within a certain period of time. How do you get that if you don't build and scale up whatever you have from onset? So it's important. And I encourage everyone listening to us right now, brand ambassadors, friends, and viewers that will look at this later. When you come into ONPASSIVE, treat it as a lifetime business and scale it. Just think about all those big businessmen that you know. They did not become big in one day. But remember, it's not going to be you doing the work here, because all is done for you. So as you have what you want to do in mind, ONPASSIVE will come in, take that job from you, and take your business to the next level. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, sure. Thank you. So, guys, if you came in a bit late, we were discussing today the fact that all is done for you is something Mr. Mufare promised in 2018. Nothing has changed. However, you've got choices. You want to grow a bit faster and stuff. Every opportunity is on the table. So, let's hear from Anita. The guys have been speaking for a while and you've been there listening.
Yeah, I just saw somebody, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, Masego or Masego. Dad made a comment a little while ago, just sort of saying that the links are, oh, actually, there's another one from that same person, target traffic, quality traffic, Tom. Right, okay. So yeah, Masego asked about links sort of making some people very nervous, okay? And look, what people have to remember is that there's nothing to be worried about or nervous about or frightened about at all. And I know also there are people getting a little bit, oh my God, I don't know what I've got to do. What am I supposed to do? I've never run a business before. I just came into this because I was told that, I didn't have to do anything, and yeah, people are, getting a little bit panicky. So I just really want to try and reassure people this really is going to be so simple. So just think of a link as like a website address. It is a website address. It's no different to you telling a friend where to go and buy a decent pair of shoes you've bought. And they say, oh, they're nice, where'd you get them? And you got them from whatever, blogs.com. That's it. So just think of your link as just literally a website address. Yes, sure, it's a little bit longer, which is why we've got O-Trim. But also, if you come to that point where you can have, brand it differently, if you've got a website, you can brand differently, which I believe Ash has already said this before, you're going to be the star. He's making us the stars. So you might be able to have MasegoDigitalProducts.com, and you just send everybody to that. And that would go to, let's say that was diverted to the ecosystem. Okay, and then it might be Masego Digital Products / whatever. .com will go to one of the products, and then another slash whatever to a different product, different link. So you divert those links, so you can actually make it simple. You see what I'm saying? I see you go to digitalproducts.com, and you can divert it. And I'm sure that Ash is going to make that very simple for us to do, because a long time back, one of the products listed was domain names. So he's going to provide those domain names. So it's all going to be so simple for people. They don't need to know any of those things, don't need to have been in business before, don't need to have understand how to buy a domain and how to direct it or how to do any of those things. It's all going to be done for you at the touch of a button. You just choose and go, oh yeah, I want that, boom, boom, boom. And there's going to be instructions as well. So nobody should really be panicking. And if anybody is, and anybody has got any fears or whatever, speak to people, speak to us, speak to the person that invited you into ONPASSIVE. Don't sit back panicking and worrying and not going into your ecosystem because you're scared to. Please come forward and ask for help. Okay, because this really is, like I keep saying, the easiest business on the planet, and it has been built for everyone, anyone and everyone. Okay, and I remember Ash saying that on his videos right back in 2018. This is for absolutely anyone. Doesn't matter whether somebody's 18 or 80. Everyone can be in ONPASSIVE. Everyone can succeed in ONPASSIVE. So that's what I would suggest if anyone is fearing anything at all. Just come forward and speak out.
Okay, thank you. The gentlemen have gone on the ground, so they've left us here, two of us. Let's see. So guys, before we close, I know we're rounding up now. We just want to remind you again, please. Time is drawing very fast, and today is already 6th. I can't believe how close we are to the 22nd of April. I'm very, very excited. So the cutoff date, if you would like to have food with us, then get a ticket latest tomorrow, Friday. If tomorrow comes and goes, the only thing you can get is a ticket, an entry ticket, which would be £15. But then if you need to eat it all together, £33. Do that tonight, or I don't know, maybe up to tomorrow early morning, and that would be it. Guys, get a ticket. Don't wait, because what you are going to see is going to make you hit your head, say, why did you not go? But they would be late, to be honest. You can't afford not to be there. People are adding up. Yesterday, I was just keeping here when somebody called me from the US and said, I can't wait to give you a hug. I said, what hug are you talking about? She's coming. And listen, Lerato Shadare will be there singing live, singing, our premier ONPASSIVE star, the singer, the songwriter and musician, Lerato Shadare. She is flying in from Germany. Who doesn't want to meet Lerato face to face and watch her sing like straight direct to you? So it's just fun. And of course, bring someone with you who's coming to learn about this opportunity for the very first time. This is very important. I think Anita and myself, we are women and powerful enough to end this show without the men wherever they went to. So Anita, if you have one last word, one conclusion to make, go ahead and do it, and let's hit the exit button. Thank you. You would like to unmute yourself?
Sorry. Yeah, just really, as the title said, let's end it with how we began. Everything is all done for you. Nothing has changed. So people just need to remember that. Just need to remember there's nothing else out there like this at all. You're not going to find this anywhere else. Okay, so just remember, everything's done for you. Nothing's changed. But you do need to now start being engaged, start keeping up with what's going on, what's happening, and get very, very, very excited, because you're soon going to be able to embark on a whole new life. If you don't want to think of it as a business because it might scare you, that's fine. Just look at it as your life is going to change massively, and you need to kind of be a little bit understanding of how that's happening, don't you? So get ready for, what is it, Ash says, the biggest shape of your life. That's it for me.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks so much. So Collins is here. All right, bro. We'll give you a minute to give a make a last remark so that we can close.
Yeah, so it's the comfort. Yeah, so you said everything is done for you, but you still need to do something. So the only thing I would advise is for you to plug in, know your business now, because we are really there. We are not like far away, it's already close. So we don't want, when the time comes for you to activate, to do all the little things, then you are not able to do it. Attend webinars, attend corporate meetings, understand your business, because you are a founder, you are a brand ambassador, you'll be a customer, and you own a business. So that's what I want to say. Thank you very much for attending. See you.
All right. Thank you. See you soon. If Gideon doesn't come back, he already over delivered. And so we can't blame him for anything. Guys, thank you for. All right. He's here. He's trying to show up. Now, let's just. Gideon, do you think you can make it? Even off camera. Go ahead, bro.
All right, all right. I'll just quickly say thank you everyone for being around today. I want to urge you all. You are a brand ambassador of ONPASSIVE. You are a brand ambassador of any kind of the best business that you can think of. There is no match for ONPASSIVE. You've seen what the company have achieved so far, and much more is coming. If you are watching us for the first time, or you are one of our friends, you've heard about ONPASSIVE, but you are not in it yet, just get ready. Soon you will have a means to be in it. And by the time you come in, you just try to apply one of the two things we discussed about this evening, and your business will take off like a rocket. So the apples will be falling. Just make sure it doesn't hit you too much. Take care, everyone.
All right, thank you. Finally, all of us made it at the last minute. I really appreciate your time. And of course, thank you for the great contributions, guys. This is useful information. Let's share it with our families and fellow brand ambassadors, even would be users of these products. I think they need this information. Thank you, guys, and see you really soon. Have a wonderful, blessed, good Friday. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right.